Alright guys, so it is Thursday the 9th of July. I have now got the opportunity to go and pick some stuff up. You guys will see this video mostly on Kobee's food adventures, so that obviously means I am picking something up regarding that. So I'll speak to you guys when I get there. Be sure to follow the page, Kobee_food_adventures. I'll leave it on the screen now. As you guys will see in this video, what I'm about to pick up is something with very, very high importance to me. And when I explain what it is and why I've got what I've got, I might get a little bit emotional. Fuck. And yeah, so stay tuned to the end of this video, guys, and I'll show you guys what I pick up, and then I'll do the unveiling later on tonight. Alright, so I've got the package. I will show you what it is when I get home. Alright, so I've just gotten home and I picked up this package at 10 o'clock this morning. Then I went and trained and caught up with some friends and stuff. So the package is now open. Now I already know what's in the package, but before I go into that, there's a little bit of a story behind this and why I've got what I've got. I haven't actually looked yet. I opened it so my friend could have a look what I got to see what she thought, which is Caitlin. But yeah, this is going to be a little bit difficult for me to sit and talk about, to be honest with you, so just bear with me. Essentially, so Kobee's Food Adventures is, obviously my name's Sam, so Kobee's Food Adventures is something that I've started in honour of a very, very close friend of mine called Kobee, who unfortunately passed away in May last year. Kobee was the biggest foodie I've ever met, and the date at which this idea of Kobee's Food Adventures actually started was the 28th of December 2018. So essentially that day we spoke over Facebook and all of that, catching up on the 29th on the Sunday. So what we spoke about doing is catching up on the 29th, which is the Sunday, as I just said, and going to a whole bunch of food places to have a food adventure just ourselves, and essentially talk about, you know, mental health, talk about things we were going through, what we were doing, and how we both could overcome these things. So, yeah, our intentions, our intentions were to go to 3 different places on the day, 2 burger joints and a dessert place. So the intentions, again, we were meant to go to Relish on Main, which is a burger joint slash cafe slash don't know. So that's where we were meant to go, which we did go to. That was in Mawson Lakes in South Australia. We then also went, our intentions were to go to 56-1, which is no longer a eatery in South Australia. It's completely closed down. And then we were also meant to go to Burger Republic, which is another burger joint in Henley. So 56-1 and Burger Republic were both next to each other. So instead, what actually happened, we went to Relish on Main, and we got there at about 11:30 in the morning, 12 o'clock, lunchtime kind of thing, and I ordered the double beef and bacon burger, which was fries and the burger. I ordered a side of sweet potato wedges or sweet potato fries, and then a full side of onion rings. Kobee ordered a strawberry thick shake. He ordered, I can't remember what burger he got exactly, but it came with fries as well. And then we bought chicken wings, essentially boneless chicken wings, and we both sat there, right, and we sat there and spoke about all of these things that we want to spoke about, and that's how this idea came up for Kobee's Food Adventures. So yeah, the reason, sorry, this is pretty difficult. The reason it was only our intentions was because actually on the day we ended up sitting at Relish on Main for about 3.5 hours just talking about everything. So the things that we kind of spoke about was me doing YouTube again, me starting up a podcast to speak about my personal experiences, me competing in a bodybuilding show, me studying to become a PT. So that's what we spoke about in regards to me. In regards to Kobee, we spoke about how he could get back into becoming a chef, and a whole bunch of things which I won't talk about because it's like stuck in my brain, but it's not for me to talk about. But we also spoke about him doing this food page, Kobee's Food Adventures. So the Kobee's Food Adventures page, out of everything that I'm working on at the moment, was the one thing that he was meant to actually be working on. Now Kobee was quite the cook. He loved cooking. He actually cooked at a place called Amalfi's, was doing his chef apprenticeship there. So essentially what I tried to encourage him to do with this page was once a week he and I would go out like I do, like you guys would hopefully have seen, and we would go to 3 places to eat, 1 burger joint because it's my goal to tick off every burger joint in South Australia, 1 dessert place, and then 1 place of his choice. So we would do that, and we'd do a food review on each week, which give us a minimum of 3 posts per week for the Instagram page. Then if he was to cook something up from home, then he could display what he's cooked as well on the page. And then basically use that as kind of a portfolio about his knowledge on food and his taste pairings and flavor pairings, or whatever it's called. I don't know what fucking chef terms are. But yeah, so we ended up sitting at Relish on Main at Mawson Lakes for 3.5 hours, and that was my favourite burger joint to go, and that's why I took him there before I travelled to everywhere that I have now. And since his passing in May 2019, I've only been there twice, and I really struggled to go there because of this day, because we obviously planned everything there. And yeah, so one of the things we spoke about together for doing this page, we were just kind of sitting there talking, but because we were planning on doing this food stuff weekly, we actually wanted to stand out. So when we went to these food places, we could be recognized at what we were doing and recognize that we were there for that reason. And this is where this here comes in. So if you've seen my photos, or if you've watched the previous food adventure vlogs, you would know I have my board with me. That was something that I kind of implemented myself in the last month or 2. We never spoke about that. I didn't even realize it was a thing until the last 2 months, and the minute I saw it, I got it done. So, but essentially, and I'll bring these out in just a sec, what the intention was for Kobee and I to have a uniform. So we would be in matching shirts, one shirt, well not matching because his shirt would have his name, my shirt would have my name on it, and we'd have the page logo on there. And basically the intent was whenever we walked into a place to do a food review specifically, we were known who we were or what we were there for, and then Kobee would wear his shirt when he did a cook up, and then alternatively, like I do now with the Super Shape Sunday and like the burger video that I've done, I would wear the shirt, my shirt, to display this, and then that would go on the page, that would go on my YouTube channel like I'm currently doing. So everything that we spoke about that day is now come to life for me. So I'm working on YouTube and I'm working on podcasting and the food page. The food page was his, and that's why I put so much more money and effort into that than I do my own stuff that I wanted to work on anyway. But it's probably, without getting too deep and dark, the only reason I'm still here, because I had a really bad year last year with 4 people passing away, so on and so forth. But like, this has kept my drive to work on stuff and be productive alive, because every time that I work on stuff, I've got a reason for it. YouTube and editing and how far I've come with that, the food page, it's all got purpose for me for keeping Kobee alive. So yeah, that's the story behind the food page and how it's come out to where it is and the intent with it. And obviously this is a pretty big box, but I'll show you guys in just a moment what it is that's in there. But it's not necessarily about having a big following for me, because it keeps me alive. And these shirts, I want to go down the path of building a community with Adelaide foodies with this page, and have other people's food feature and all of this kind of stuff, and spread these around the community. But I obviously need a following for that regardless. Like, I'm doing this because it's keeping him with me, and this is really, like, this literally means the world to me, and I haven't even opened it yet, and I know what it is, and I know, like, it's gonna be really, really hard. So I'm gonna stop talking now, and I'm gonna show you what's in this box. Okay, so I've just taken it off the tripod for now, because obviously that's where I was sitting. But yeah, let's go over to this box to show you guys. Are you ready for this? So, okay, if you're not familiar with the logo, I'll put it up earlier on in the video, but this is what I've got. So obviously there's a box full for a bunch of people already. So essentially, Kobee's Food Adventures, this is a shirt, and that there is a hoodie. So yeah, like I said, it was meant to be Kobee and my uniform. So, oh fuck, it's meant to be Kobee and my uniform when we were doing this together, and now obviously things have changed. But yeah, I'm gonna chuck this on because it's obviously, as you just seen, still in the package. So it's such a good fit as well. Like, fuck it. And then hoodie is the exact same, but oh my gosh. So that's it. So Kobee's Food Adventures there on the front, Kobee's Food Adventures on the back, and that there is the secret that I have been holding on for the last month or so. It's been in the making for 2 weeks. But the logo and everything like that, the reason I got the logo was for the shirts, and this is the reason why. So yeah, be sure to go and follow Kobee's Food Adventures. Leave a link in the description. Now you guys know everything and the purpose behind this. So I will speak to you guys in the next video, which is probably Super Shake Sunday. See ya.
About the bullets having no effect upon the killer. I felt sorry for the witness, and I thought about